Should the Carolina Panthers go after Eric Berry or Gerald McCoy?
Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any video from my channel.
Yo! On LCameraTV, make sure you like, subscribe, and share cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and Rumble.com and wherever else. And guys, we got a lot to talk about today, man. There's been some rumblings, there's certain information that's been going out that the Carolina Panthers are interested in a certain D tackle that recently got cut from a rival. Y'all know who that is. And I'm going to talk about, should we go after him or should we go after a certain safety that's been cut from his own team and has some battles with injuries, but could be a very good player for the Carolina Panthers, knowing that they like older safeties. So we definitely got to talk about that. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm going to let y'all know who I think we should go after and why it's the better move. So we got a lot to talk about, guys. So let's get started. So the first thing we got to break down is my dog, Eric Berry. Now, mind you, I always liked Eric Berry. Eric Berry is a stand-up guy, never had any issues as far as teams or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He's exactly what the Panthers would need because he's a ball hawk, man. He knows how to track the ball in the air. He knows how to get interceptions. He's a very good safety overall. But he has his own battle with injuries. A lot of injuries, actually. You know what I'm saying? So much so that the Kansas City Chiefs had to cut him because he was on their team and obviously they wanted him to come back, but year after year he would get injured. So my thing is, should we go after Eric Berry? Now, mind you, like I said, he's a very good safety. You know what I'm saying? Imagine Eric Berry and Eric Reid together would be amazing. That would be really hard to throw the ball over. But you got to account for his injuries, man. You know, a lot of injuries probably slowed him down. He could be out most of the time, you know what I'm saying? And the good thing about that would be, though, if he did get injured, hopefully not, but if he did get injured while he was with us, at least we'll have Rashawn Golden to basically, you know, learn from him and basically be the next guy to step up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we sign Eric Berry on a one-year deal. It wouldn't hurt us that much. So even if he does get injured, he can be that guy to coach up and help Rashawn Golden, you know, turn into a better safety. Which I think he'll be a pretty good safety already. But, you know what I'm saying, obviously that veteran presence in Eric Berry would be a lot better for him. But he does also have that veteran presence in Eric Reid. So Eric Berry is it sounds good. It sounds really good. But, you know, you got a lot of things to factor in. You got to factor in injuries and, you know, is it worth it? Because, again, he's probably not going to ask for a lot of money, but he does deserve at least like a $3 to $4 million deal. You know what I'm saying? And do the Panthers want to do a one-year $3 million deal or $4 million deal on a guy that's constantly injured? Now, mind you, it will be a kind of a prove-it deal just like they did with Darrell Williams, but they do have a young guy that they drafted for that position. So we'll see how that whole thing plays out. I like Eric Berry a lot, but I'm trying to see if it's worth the injury and the 1 year and the money. Does that really fit together for Eric Berry on our team? I don't know, but just thinking Eric Berry and Eric Reid together would be amazing. So I don't know. I'm going to see how I feel about that one. And the other position I want to talk about is my dog, Gerald McCoy. Now, Gerald McCoy got cut from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We all know this. And to be honest with you, it's not because he was sorry or, you know, getting old in the age. He was still one of the best D tackles in the league. But they had to pay him like $13 million, which they didn't want to pay him. So they cut him. Now, Gerald McCoy is on the travel around the world. You know, say he's going to the Browns. They're saying that Panthers have interest and the Bengals have interest. Now, for me, I like Gerald McCoy. I've seen how he plays. He's dominant. You know, he's a stand-up guy. He, never had any issues also, which really fits well in the culture. You know, Eric Berry and Gerald McCoy, I would say, both are, culture guys who, no issues. You know what I'm saying? Stand-up guys who do their job, come in, participate, and are team players, so you won't have to be messing up your locker room if you bring him in. You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely a stand-up guy. I remember he sacked Ben Roethlisberger and he apologized afterwards. So you could just tell what type of character he has. But people like Gerald McCoy. I like Gerald McCoy. I think he's a very good player. But the question comes in about, are we overpopulating D tackles? Because we have K'Wan Short, we have Dontari Poe, we have Kyle Love, and we have Vernon Butler. Now, mind you, Vernon Butler has not produced like we want him to. But he's on like his deal is like $1.9 million or something like that, whatever. He's gonna get paid $1.9 million, in this contract. And we didn't pick up his fifth-year option because obviously it ballooned to like $12 million. So we have Vernon Butler, who's probably gonna be gone, but he's getting paid $1.9 million. You know what I'm saying? He's still a rotational guy, getting paid $1.9, and it's not gonna cost a lot of money. Now, mind you, Gerald McCoy, he gonna ask for like upwards of $8-9 million. Just to be honest with you, he's very dominant still. He's not like he's washed up. You know what I'm saying? He's still a pretty good D tackle. And we have Dontari Poe, we just signed a contract too. So you can't really, it's hard to weasel out of that contract and get a Gerald McCoy. But Gerald McCoy, if you compare him up with Kawann Short, will be a terror. It will be a terror for all the other teams, especially in our division where we got Drew Brees, you got Matt Ryan, and you got Jameis Winston, who is his old quarterback. So I think personally, you know what I'm saying, Gerald McCoy would be a good addition, but do you want to really overload that D-tackle position? And don't you think money could be spent elsewhere? You know what I'm saying? There's other positions that are weaker, like you could say cornerback, for instance. You know what I'm saying? You could say receiver, for instance. Now, mind you, I'll give you a perfect example. Instead of going as Gerald McCoy, which you know they're probably going to do, they could probably trade for Patrick Peterson. Yes, Patrick Peterson has been going through a suspension. You know what I'm saying? He took the PEDs and the masking agent and all that stuff. He's been going through that. But he'll be a very good corner that we could pair with, you know, James Bradbury and Dante Jackson. And it wouldn't take that much to get him, especially since he's coming off of suspension and all that stuff like that. You could probably give him a 4th rounder, maybe a 5th rounder, and get Patrick Peterson because they don't want to pay him that huge contract. Now, mind you, making the money work would be kind of difficult also because obviously he has a pretty good big contract, but that would help out a position of need that we have. Or, for instance, receiving core, like with AJ Green. Maybe we could try to get AJ Green from the Bengals because your receiving core is good, but it does have a lot of young players. You know, DJ Moore has only been there for this is his 2nd year. Curtis Samuel, this will be his 3rd year. You know, Chris Hogan, yes, he's experienced. He was on New England. Yes, you got Torrey Smith, but I don't think you should pay him that $5 million personally. I mean, I like Torrey. He's a good guy, but is he worth the money? Not really. So, you know, you could use that money or that draft capital in another situation to bolster your team in a different way instead of D-tackle. Because we have a lot of D-tackles, so who knows. But I do like Gerald McCoy. And now it's time for me to pick on the position which I would rather prefer, or the player I would prefer, you know. And I'm going to have to go with Gerald McCoy. Now listen, obviously Eric Berry will be cheaper. Obviously Eric Berry, you know, is a very good player also. But the injuries is a lot to ask for, especially a guy, you know what I'm saying, like Eric Berry. He's a very good player, but he's never on the field. And they say the best ability is availability. And he's never available. Whereas Gerald McCoy, yes, it's going to cost you a bit more money. But he's always available. He's a stand-up guy also. And plus, yeah, you could say we're overloading on the D-tackle position. But I would rather get Kawann Short and Gerald McCoy on the same team, pass rushing against Drew Brees. And mind you, we still got, you know, Brian Burns and Bruce Irvin and Mario Addison. That would be a monster D-line that would help us out dramatically in just this division and in the league in general. Yeah, you could try to find somebody to take Dontari Poe off you on his contract. Or yeah, you could try to trade Vernon Butler, you know what I'm saying, because he's on his last year of his deal. Whatever, you know what I'm saying, you could try to figure that out, whatever. But I would rather do that or trade Dontari Poe, keep Vernon Butler, and, you know, figure it out later. Or, you know, vice versa, whichever you want to do. But I would rather that, man, because quarterbacks need to step up in the pocket. And we could have something like Aaron Donald and Ndamukong Suh, like, you know, the Rams had last year. We'll have Kawann Short and Gerald McCoy. Both of them are very good pass rushers. Both of them, you know what I'm saying, are very good D-tackles, and you can double either one of them. And especially if you do try to double those two, which, you know, is very unlikely, the edge rushers are going to get home. So I think it would be a better position to spend money on. I think it would be a better situation. As much as I like Eric Berry, and plus, we drafted Rashawn Golden for a reason. We drafted Rashawn Golden in the 3rd round, you know what I'm saying, last year. Obviously, Marty Herney said, when you draft a guy in the 3rd round, you want him to start or play or contribute. He played his position last year. You know, he waited his contract, Mike Adams' contract out, and he did what he was supposed to do, Captain Munlin, you know, whatever. But now it's his time, you know, and I want to develop our young guys. And yes, Eric Berry would be a great mentor towards Rashawn Golden, but you got that in Eric Reed, you know what I'm saying? So I think this is a better situation to go after Gerald McCoy, get, you know, bolster your D-line, whatever, you know what I'm saying, get another D-tackle. Remember when the Giants won the Super Bowl, their D-line was one of the best in the league. Well, I think both times they won the Super Bowl, their D-line was one of the best in the league. So I don't know, man. For me, it would have to be Gerald McCoy. As much as I like Eric Berry and just as much as I like interceptions in general, I would rather get Gerald McCoy. And then, if anything, if I'm going to get somebody in the secondary, I'll get another cornerback, you know what I'm saying, maybe to help out, you know what I'm saying, maybe a Patrick Peterson, like I said, or just another corner in general to help out, man, because as much as, you know, I would love another safety, you already drafted a guy to be a safety. So that's just how I feel about it. Well, that's it for me, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share some cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, don't forget to turn on the notification bell, man. I know I've been gone, so some of you guys, your notification might not be on, whatever. Definitely turn that on so you can always see my videos when they drop, because I'm going to be flooding y'all with videos, man, because like I said, I missed y'all. So I definitely want to give y'all some content. And get in the comment section, man. Let me know, who would you rather have? Eric Berry, you know what I'm saying, Gerald McCoy. Let me know who would you rather have. Me personally, I'd rather have both. That's just me being greedy, but you know, financially we probably can't do that. So Eric Berry, Gerald McCoy, let me know who you'll get. Obviously, check out the Patreon page, check out the Spreadshirt page. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, they're going to be in the description below. Check out my dog Renard's theme. His video is going to be in the end screen. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to everybody who went on my dog's page and was asking about me, whatever. Again, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for showing love, man. You know, I was really excited to read y'all comments on the last video. Everybody was excited to see I'm back, man. And, you know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for all the love and support. Share this with all your Panther family, friends. You might Panther related, you might football related. Share this with, you know what I'm saying, the Carolina Panthers. Let them know your boy's out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Share this with Cam Newton. Hopefully he gets connected. And I can, you know what I'm saying, we could do an interview. Look, Cam, listen, if you're watching, I'll do an interview for you, man. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you. But thank y'all for tuning in, man. Thank y'all for showing love. I definitely want to do a live stream and turn out with my live stream crew. You know, y'all always show love, man. And I'm going to see y'all next time, man. Also, let me know if you want me to, you know, do a vegan video or a story time video about, you know, the whole YouTube situation, man. Because I'm planning on doing that, whatever. I want to know if you guys want it. So, I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.